Hello everyone, I'm here with Grandmaster Ivan Saric, who just won his game. Ivan, you're on 5 out of 8?
Yeah, I think this was my best game so far since the start of the tournament. I think I'm getting accustomed to the time zone, and as the tournament goes, my games are slightly improving, I would say. So I have high hopes for the last round.
Okay, I feel like after this tournament you want another one. If you're so accustomed to it, most people say it's too much, but...
Yeah, okay, it's the only tournament so far I've played with double rounds was Grenka this year, which I did quite well, surprisingly well. So in a way I decided why not to play in St. Louis and with the similar double rounds, because I like when my opponents don't have much time to prepare against me, so I can play my lines.
And that's true. And usually you've been playing in the Grand Chess Tour in the Rapid.
Yeah, Rapid and Blitz, which aren't my forte, I would say. So I'm more a classical chess guy. So today we played like very symmetrical Italian line, and my opponent was a bit, I think, wanted to play a bit too symmetrical. After d4. Black can castle, and then white can go queen e2, and white can choose whether he can go to the queenside castling or
we can make the
or kingside castling. So white has some flexibility, but in general black should be okay. So instead he went for a d5, which is like very dubious, but I had idea, I don't know, maybe it was in similar position, or that I might even analyze this long time ago, but I couldn't remember. Anyway, I think I have to take knight e5. As in the game, so knight e5, d5 takes everything, and now here is basically a moment, because like very logical looks queen g4, but then black can castle. After queen e6, king h8. Yeah, my king is in center. Also, there are rook a6, rook e8 ideas, as well as queen g5, queen h4, and I think black maybe has, h4 is kind of move I was thinking about, but it didn't seem too much, like rook e8, queen e7 takes on e5. Okay, maybe I take on e4. So, but I spent most of the time deciding, and the reason why I went queen h5, g6, queen g4. Now in some lines, the black king is weak, especially this on a1, h6 diagonal, and let's say if king h8, then after next move, rook e8, I have always queen f6. So. Black.
It's a nice attraction, this check and g6.
Also in many other lines, this f6 square is a weakness if I castle and put my rook there. So I think I was considering queen d5 as basically only move. Also, I have to give up this pawn and
it's interesting because in the other lines we're looking, you're getting the pawn, but here you're giving it up, but you castle, and it's kind of the same type of position because of the symmetrical.
I mean, if I didn't know the position, I would think that I'm winning, but I remember I analyzed some lines like this which were similar, and black was holding. But in general, I think it's easier to play with white, so he traded rooks. I think this was all pretty standard. I wanted to get his king to e file before playing rook e4, and now I kind of like, even after king e7, I was thinking to go some c3 or h3, but I wasn't sure how simple this endgame for black is, because he has a weak pawn on h7, and let's say you go king f6, I go king f1, king g6 or h5, and I go king e2, rook c4, c3. Okay, computer probably thinks it's a dead draw, but I think practically maybe I have some slight chances if I put my rook to c5. Yeah, okay.
Would it have been helpful to go rook c4 at some point, a couple moves earlier? To see what he would do, like here, for example? Rook c4? Or I didn't check the engine, so I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah, king. Yeah, if he goes c6, then he invites rook c5. So it's kind of.
Yeah.
He has rook d8, rook d1.
Maybe he can go rook c8 though.
Yes, as well. So maybe this was the best. So, but I think he also was a bit worried about this line. So he went king d7 with the idea to, after rook e4 to go queen f5. But again, I have some like waiting moves such as c3, and he's kind of. In some sort of zugzwang, because his queen on e5 is ideally placed, defending both e6, e4, and also rook on h8 is protecting h7. A king on d7 is protecting e6, so he's lacking out of some useful moves. I still have some h3 to secure the king, and then I will take on e4. He played rook e8, and now, for the first time, I was quite happy when I found this move, queen h4. I thought already I have some advantage, although I was thinking that I might be already...
What's special about it? Why is rook e7 not...
Rook e7... Okay, compared to rook e4 first, now his rook is a bit...
badly placed, maybe.
Yeah. And let's say queen f5... I was checking rook d4, king e8. Somehow this.
I wasn't trying to make it sound like queen h4 wasn't good. I just
no, I mean, for the first time, I felt I have maybe some small pressure, and I think here somewhere he panicked. He went queen g7. Yeah, again, I was happy to find. I mean, all the time I was just calculating rook e4, but somehow it never happened. So I found queen g5 to attack a5. And if b6, queen b5, so he played d5, which is, again, logical, queen g4. And, yeah, king c6 is a tough move. I didn't... Because my idea was anyway to go rook f1 and then just take with the queen on e4. And
I have the feeling that the way your game went, basically what you did is try to make improvement moves and waiting moves in a way you attracted him to make some mistakes. And that's the kind of chess that you don't see as much. People love to see attacking chess, going, sacrificing material.
Yeah, but no one gives me opportunities to attack. Okay. It happens very, very rarely, or even I get attacked. So, like, usually in my games, it's something like this very boring
that's true, but I don't think it's boring. I personally prefer endgames, actually.
No, okay, this is...
So that's why I enjoy it. And yeah, and after king d8, I guess...
This was enjoyable because I still have some, let's say, attack on the king, although there are only two pieces remaining on the board. So he went king d8, rook f1, and now, okay, rook d1 is coming, he cannot go queen d7.
And I saw after that you basically ended up winning by pushing your b pawn.
Yeah, there is also a5 weakness, so maybe here actually I should have played maybe b4. Although, like, queen c4 with the idea rook f7 looks very promising, queen d7, queen c5, queen d5 only move. At first I thought I can take and play rook f7, but then, which looks like just completely winning, but then after d4 he suddenly gets counterplay and probably it's a draw. So I went queen a7, which is also considering the time.
I think time helped you in this game.
Yeah, I wanted to continue attack on the king, and later I didn't see any way for him to defend.
I appreciate you stopping by and talking to us. I really think it was a great game.
I'm happy with my game, although it wasn't so difficult. Like, I was never in a risk, so I just had some easy moves to try to pose him some problems, and it worked out.
I wish you good luck in the final round. I don't know whom you're going to get, but maybe you'll have the black pieces, but I hope it goes well for you, and we hope to see you again here at the St. Louis Chess Club. And
yeah, I hope to comment the game tomorrow again.
Sure, that would be great. We'd love to have you back. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next interview. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Sabina. Our congratulations to you, Ivan. Again, a big